Boom, boom, boom. We back. This is the Enigma Sept Hour, episode 170. Glad you guys can make it. Um, right now, your boy having some technical difficulties right now, so I'm getting it popping from the Galaxy Z Fold. Actually, might be a better option at this point. But we're gonna get this music for y'all soon enough. So till then, man, it's episode 170 of the Enigma Sept Hour podcast. Today's guest, we have none other than Pompeii, aka MC RKPZ, in the building. Gonna fall through in the halfway mark. And all I can say is, yeah, she got that fire for y'all. I'm not even joking, playing, exaggerating, nothing like that. Like it's some fire coming. So for those listening to the live, I'm hoping that everything will be put together properly so you can enjoy it. If not, then yeah, I'm gonna need y'all to go ahead and hit that subscribe, download the podcast over at freedomtrainradio.com, which is what you should be doing in the first place. So, yeah, man. Yeah, that's what we got right now. Shoot. Let's get into it. Let's get into it. I ain't got no buttons or nothing. I feel, this feel raw. I feel raw. I feel naked. Um, where we gonna start off? Yeah, man. So I think it's a little known fact. I've mentioned it before. Let me get this drink. That the most depressing day of the year supposedly is um, the third Monday in January. What was that? Is when everyone, for the most part, is at their lowest point emotionally. And I always found that funny because the third Monday in January is, of course, designated as Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. Day to commemorate his birthday, which is on the 15th, but it's always the third Monday, which is the holiday. So I don't know if that was on purpose. I don't know if there's any racial bias behind that. Like, yo, we're going to give this black man his own day, but we're going to put it on the most depressing day of the year. And so I just wanted to mention that uh, mainly because hell, keep it honest with y'all, I don't feel the best right now. And not to get it twisted, those who deal with, I guess, serious mental health issues, understand that, life could be going well and you still don't feel well. Um, so don't get it twisted. I'm happily married. My wife is my sunshine. My daughter is my light, of course, and she brightens my day. But this, I'm cool with my job. It's all right. Um, you know, all my relationships with people is cool, but there's still things inside of me that I'm still wrestling with, still dealing with, and yeah, man, it's kind of tough. You know what I mean? So, um, and honestly, man, I wanted to put that out there. I didn't want to hide from it. Didn't want to try to cover it up. I know a lot of times that's what people do, but I decided to keep keep it 100, if you will. Is this a 100 hat? Yep. Keep it 100. And yeah, just let y'all know, man. So, and I'm gonna put it out there. I know I'm gonna make some people upset. It's gonna be shocking for a lot of people. But yeah, I'm done. After January, I'm done. Um, can't say this is gonna be a permanent shutdown of the pod. Because really I just gotta get some things in order. So might just be a short break. And I haven't discussed this with anybody. So if if you hear this for the first time, Fee, um, yeah, I just want to put it out there, man. I got 2 more shows lined up for this month, and after that, yeah, um, really not much explanation except there's too many things I got to get in order, and then just things in my life that are changing, and I just don't see room for the pod at this point. So again, I'm not saying that it's permanently. It's a permanent thing. It's more indefinite. That's what they use the word indefinite. So yeah, but with that being said, always big up to any and everybody that have supported your boy. From my cousin Abe, I see you, my boy. I really appreciate you. I know a lot of times people say, your family ain't gonna look out for you. Your family and friends, they ain't gonna look out for you, but hey, you really been going hard. I ain't even gonna pause that. Like, you've been going hard. So it's appreciated. Um, of course, my wife, my man JC, and of course the Freedom Train Radio family. Big shout out to Patrick for all the things that he do and to keep this whole thing up the floating. Big up to him. My man Joe for putting me on. Shelby, Candace, of course, for continuing to shine bright and really been motivating me, what I'm saying, to push the envelope. And just everybody else has been down. So yeah. So after January, let's say I got this episode, got an episode set up next week, and then a week after that, I think 23rd, got another episode. Got my man Oplex. Yeah, I'm gonna take a hiatus, if you will. I think that's a good word. A good word. And then we'll see what happens from there. Maybe I just need to work my schedule differently. May pop up at a different time, different place, whatever. But yeah, as far as right now, just completely honest, things ain't working like it should. And I don't want to give you guys subpar content, for the sake of trying to hold on, or even more so out of pride. So I'd rather just, cut it short, regroup, and if it's meant for me to come back, I'll be back. If not, then hey, you got you got mad content out there to do review on the YouTubes, on the Twitch, on freedomtrainradio.com, all of that. So just put that out there. Man, also too, I can't even right now, still trying to get things together. So I guess, of course, the nature of the culture, you know what I'm saying? Hip hop is about to be, what, 50 next year in the big 5-0. You're going to have our pioneers that, will get up out of here. Some older, some younger, but it is what it is. But we did lose one pioneer, Jesse D, the Force MDs, passed away this week. So we just want to give him his flowers and the Force MDs. Supposedly, there's only one original member left, if I remember correctly. So, yeah. So hopefully he's doing well, and we're gonna get the flowers to that seminal, that's seminal, that's the right word, group. Then, yeah, we got to do that, man. Also, too, of course, rest in peace to Sidney Poitier, not necessarily a rapper or a hip hopper, but definitely a legend and worthy for us to mention. A first in a lot of things black, and when it comes down to cinema and just breaking down windows for a lot of black actors and people in Hollywood. I believe he originally, or he's a Bohemian from the Bahamas, but man came up here was a force to be reckoned with, and he did it with class, and we respect that. And of course, Saturday night, Saturday Night Fever. What's the name? Uptown Saturday Night. Yeah, him and Bill Cosby, which is crazy because made me realize how much older he was to Bill. Because Bill Cosby, like what, in his late 80s, or maybe a good 7 year difference. Um, so yeah, man. Hey, what else we got? I can't think right now because I ain't got my notes, man. Hopefully, things have been up and up. Got this other cam coming through. You're gonna see what's good. But yeah, I apologize for all the arms, man. I'm trying to work two things at one time, so my brain ain't really popping. Popping. I can do that because the mic is far, far away. But yeah, man. Let's see if I can do this. I'm gonna try to do the switch over now. So you guys give me 2 seconds. I just heard myself properly, and that's the weirdest thing. Which one should be added to stream? Okay. There's two of me. Oh, I'm really in my Sorry, people. All right. Now, that wasn't awkward. Not at all. At least I can look at my notes and see what the. Maybe want to talk to the mic too. Now I can look at my notes and see what the hell going on. Happy birthday to DJ Demp, Tallahassee fame. Not that. Florida fame. International fame. Good night, I think
Yeah. Ghost Town DJs. Anyway, yo, I need Dimp on the podcast. I need Dimp on the pod. You said you can't be looking for people to be on the podcast and be quitting, bro. Doesn't doesn't work that way. It's not how it works. Yo, y'all in my face. I mean, y'all seeing I did not shave. Wow. Yo, this is horrible. I didn't have time to check it. So y'all getting everything. Well, we are really intimate right now on the podcast. Yo, what else we got? Of course, I need my notes so I can see what we got, man. So of course, what happened? Talk about Jesse D. Now, some good news. Shouts out to Black Dahlia. Black Dahlia. I'm still screwing up. So ending this crap. None talking mother. Anyway, Shorty, here comes the sexism. Yo, she is signed with Mooyah Gang Music Inc. Man, they're gonna be representing her, man, trying to get her on, trying to extend the reach or whatever. So big shout outs to that, man. I told y'all, I've been telling people like, yo, she's the ones that's like really out here working, really putting in work, and her, getting the representation, you know what I'm saying? I think they're pretty much going to be doing like A&R type work, trying to get her linked up. Apparently they got some ties to record labels such as Rock Nation and the sort. So yeah, man, hopefully, we're here, you know, some good things soon. I know she has a video shoot on, I believe, February the 5th. You can check her IG for all of that. But yeah, she got big things coming. And pause. And I'm not mad at it. I am very proud of her and all the work she's been doing. Now, unfortunately, uh, sometimes with the good comes the bad. And she and a lot of people that I know, those that have even been what's the word? I don't want to say portrayed, profiled on this podcast in the past and the latest podcast were affected by a senseless murder that happened, I believe Friday. Friday was just crazy for Tallahassee. Period. There was actually two shootings. One in the neighborhood that people rarely ever hear violence from, and apparently it was a road rage situation. I don't know. Not even sure if someone actually passed away, but definitely somebody got shot. But later on that day, or really the next day, that morning, there was a report of a shooting at GVO. Club GVO stands for Good Vibes Only, and would have hoped that that would have been a affirmation, but unfortunately, it wasn't. And um, it was. I want to say this. I didn't know Buddy like that, but like I said, just everybody that who's anybody new man's like really know him, and like I said, either including Black Dahlia, the Beast, man, just a bunch of people. I can't think of anybody that's actually been on the show right now. But just know, if someone's been on the show, more likely they gave an RIP to Buddy. You went by Montana Bear, Tony. Tony, yo, I can't think of his last name right now. But regardless, man, I had to speak on it just because I just yeah, I see it affected like way too many people. Way too many people who knew Buddy and had nothing but good things to say about him. Um, and for me, what really hit me is the fact that uh, he was a father, man, and everybody that I've seen get said that that was his thing. Out of anything about him was the fact that he was a father and a good father, and he looked out for his kids, man. And to think that for whatever the reason might be, he not here to continue those duties. Them babies ain't gonna see their daddy no more. Over something that I'm pretty sure was senseless. It doesn't matter on whose side, whatever. Now, apparently, they did catch the perpetrator. So, sound like a snitch right now. The perpetrator. Um, so apparently, he's locked up right now. So now it's in the court's hands. See what's going on, but I I don't know. I don't know. Outside of sending my condolences to his children, to his family, to his friends, especially our mutual friends. Um, I send my condolences, man. My heart goes out to y'all. Um, the only thing I can really think of in a situation like this is outside of the normal, well, we need to do better. Let's get the guns off the streets. Let's shut stuff down. Just all the kind of reaching things that either people ain't gonna do or don't have the guts to do. My thing is, if we're gonna have any solution to ending this violence, especially in Tallahassee, we have to get in the mind of those that do it, that's doing it. And I know that sounds crazy because the first thing is either get revenge or just throw them in prison and throw away the key. But I think that's part of the problem. We don't consider what that the mindset of a person that would do something like this and try to figure out like, yo, how can what's the psychology or the psychosis behind that, and then in turn, how can we stop it or prevent it from happening? Rather if it's economical, social, sociology, is it social, is it psychologically, is it whatever the situation may be. And a lot of times when it comes down to the profile of a shooter, a killer, or whatever, um, it ranges. You know, they're not all black. They're not all from poor communities. They're not just inherently violent. They're not, from the wrong side of the railroad tracks or none of that. And to me, that's an easy cop out to say, oh, they just evil, they just bad, or you know, they this because of their race or the money they have or whatever. Too easy of a cop out. I think what's difficult for us as a society is to really look these people in the eye, look into them, and treat them as like human beings, and try to see like, yo, what made you do this? What was the purpose? What were you thinking at that point? And then see what we can do as a society to keep people from getting to that point. And I think what we may find if we really did deep dive into why someone would take another person's life, we'll find a lot of stuff that we participate in, enjoy, or even tolerate, and probably don't have the courage to remove that from society. And so that's why it's easy just to throw away the key and say, you know what, he's just an evil person that don't deserve to live, don't deserve to do whatever. Um, but I'm pretty sure there's things in their life that they've had to deal with. And that's what we got to start looking into, man. Until then, I think until then, these things are going to continue to happen. They're going to continue to happen. Not much we can really do about it until we look at that, and then also too look into ourselves. So, um, but regardless, man, regardless, RIP to Montana, aka Tonio. Like I said, I ain't nobody like that. I'm not from the cap, not from the sit here and that like, you know what I'm saying, roll with dude, nothing like that. I am not from the cap at all. Like I said, it was on my timeline, man, and I couldn't help but feel the ways about it. So, um, so yeah, get that man's flowers. Anyway, we'll get to whatever else. We got a few more minutes for we get into the interview with Pompeii. So, yo, get your man's, get your man's, get your man's. Yo, we out here getting our goons to jump people in nice restaurants, right? Right? We out here in nice restaurants getting our goons to jump people. Do you want to brag about it, right? And then just turn back around and be like, yo, I was tongue kissing my mama when I was a jit. What? What? Man, what? Yeah, so apparently Jim Jones was on what was it? Angela Yee. She got a little podcast. I guess he's supposed to get freaky. Let me do my hit roll. Supposed to get freaky on there. Ow. And Pompey like, what the hell? I walked into. So apparently, I don't know. I guess I didn't watch the whole thing, but apparently during the interview, Jim Jones said that his mom taught him how to French kiss. Now, there's a bit of confusion because during the interview, he made it seem as if they may have lip locked, right? But his mom's came back and was like, nah, wasn't no lip touching. I pretty much just had my hand in a circle and was rolling my tongue around so he can watch and learn how to kiss. Rachel ain't never. I'm just saying, like, bro, I wasn't even trying to go to my mama about that. I figured it out. Jim Jones and Mama Jones, I figured it out. You know what else I figured out? I figured out I put a ring on a lady I love finger too. I don't play them games. I'm a man of standard. You balling, but pretty sure what's her name, Mandy? I don't know. Y'all watch Love and Hip Hop. I don't watch that crap. Whatever his wife with the little thing on her nose, that's probably what it is. I honestly think he don't want to marry her because she got a little thing right there. He love her to death, but all right, let me stop. But, bruh, how awkward is that? Your mom just sitting there. What? What? Ew. No, stop. I didn't need that image. Y'all need that image of me, but screw it. The camera's in my face, so. This counts to 2022. We done. Anyway, speaking of Freddie Gibbs, I guess after the lumps from his forehead had swelled down, he decided to take shots at Gunna for whatever reason. I don't know why. But Gunna was like, all right, I'm finna end your whole career, my boy. And then he dropped the dud. He just didn't do it. Yeah. You may just Gunna just stick to having sex with the Little Mermaid, bro, and just keep it a buck. Ain't your arena, my boy. I know he's not actually sleeping with the Little Mermaid. What is it? Is it Haley? It's Chloe that's the Little Mermaid, right? It's Chloe that's the Little Mermaid, and it's Haley that's. I know it's the wrong song. Anyway, a little TikTok song she doing. Listen, I no longer give a fuck because I'm quitting the show. The podcast is in there. I don't give a fuck anymore. I don't care. I'm doing whatever the fuck because this is the end. Yeah. I got 3 more shows and I'm done with this shit. So fuck it, right? It's kind of liberating. It's doing that. You can stop doing something in 3 weeks. What else we got, man? I gotta get up out of here. Lupe Fiasco is dropping another album. Let me stop, man. Yo, speaking of Lupe Fiasco, shouts out to Miss Nicole Everett. She hit me up and she said she had to take back Lupe's spot in her top 5. She had to give it Carriers One. Apparently, Carriers One dropped some new joint. So yeah, just to go back on that. Anyway, apparently Soundtrack, which is Lupe's longtime producer, said that this is going to be the album of the decade. Anyone tell him it's 2022, not 2012. Kind of a wrap for that, my boy. You should have dropped that 10 years ago. Anyway, I'm pretty sure it's going to be dope. I actually love Lupe. Apparently, the album's going to be called Drill Music in Zion. Also, Lupe dropped a list saying that there's albums that he had announced that's just never going to come out. So if you're looking for Lupin, those who listen to I think it was The Cool, he announced that the next album will be Lupin because he was only going to do like 3 albums. Probably should have did that. Anyway, he said he was only going to do 3 albums, and Lupin was supposed to be the end. It was supposed to be a double disc, but that was on his never gonna come out list. Pause. So, yeah. But apparently got other albums that are possibilities or whatever. But Lupin is a wrap. This is another album he had. The Cool 2. The Cool Part 2. It's never going to happen. That's it. And what else? Fat Joe got to deal with White Castle. Cholesterol. Thank you. Anyway, man, we're going to get to the next track. I'm going to bring my guest on because computer issues. Hopefully this thing works. So, what do we got? Real Body. My man Mizo, which again, if I'm correct, forgive me if I'm wrong, Mizo was familiar, if not cool with, or not down. I think he was down with Dude Montana. So it's sad all around, man. But I'm doing this for Mizo, man. Mizo with Real Body. I'm gonna come back with the guest of the hour. This is the Enigma Sept Hour. You got time, baby?
Baby, ain't nothing wrong with your real body. With your real body. I knew that on the internet to make you doubt it. I know it make you doubt it. Okay. Now can I keep it real for a second? I mean real, like home cooked meals and C-sections. Don't even stress that scar on you, mean you got a blessing. Them stretch marks only mean that super wetting. Perfection, love that little booty, you don't need injections. Rub on your belly while we love it. Oh, that liposuction. You got me crushing every day, want you in every way. Respect your mind and your soul, I'ma embrace your weight. I take my time with you, I promise this is not a race. Spend all my time with you, cause I ain't got no time to waste. No need for makeup, babe, just wanna see your pretty face. Our Father bless you, he's successful, don't see no mistakes. Like at the house, I'ma love you with them extra if you take it back, ball. A butterfly in my eye, see I watch you fly before you crawl. Babe, don't get caught up in that fake shit. A body like yours, I've been waiting. Baby, ain't nothing wrong with your real body. With your real body. I know that the show on the internet that make you doubt it. I know it make you doubt it. Baby, ain't nothing wrong with your real body. With your real body. See, I'm just here to tell you, don't think too much about it. See, you should love your body, cause I do. If thick thighs save lives, I pray that you save mine. And if you look into my eyes, beauty you may find. I know you see yourself, don't you? Your imperfections make it again, won't you? Let me explain. I make a child looking at your crooked smile. You're insecure about your weight. Well, let's take a walk for now. We can walk for miles and talk a while about all the things that have brought you down. I brought you round just to show off what has brought a frown. I know your last said you wasn't good enough, but I love everything about you, so that's good for us. There's not a reason I would doubt you, cause you're beautiful. So all that visual, keep it out, girl. You look good as I emphasize so you can minimize these plenty lies. I empathize cause damaged feelings are like genocide. I sympathize cause you don't really know your worth, babe. But in my eyes, your presence feels just like a birthday. With your real body. With your real body. I know that the show on the internet that make you doubt it. I know it make you doubt it. Baby, nothing wrong with your real body. With your real body. See, I'm just here to tell you, don't think too much about it. See, you should love your body, cause I do. Hey, baby, come here. You know what I'm saying?
All right, boom, 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 and we back. This is your boy Enigma September, and this is the Enigma Sept Hour podcast, episode 170. What you just heard was Real Body by my man Mizo. Yeah, man. And we have none other than Pompeii in the building. What's good, son?
Yo. Can you hear me?
Yep. Loud and clear.
Bet.
What's going on with you?
Not much, man. I done caught the Roro.
Oh, yeah. We got like diseased out here, boy. Got that Rona.
Man.
Got that Marion out here. Golly, man.
Nah, I don't got that. I don't got that one. I don't know what that one is, but I don't got that one.
Nah, man. I hope everything works out, man. For real. How you been feeling though?
Better. I'm feeling better than last week. Well, this past week, but I should be good in a couple of days.
Okay, no doubt. Well, the good thing is you're a youngin, so
word.
That thing off. Shoot, not to be in your business, but to be in your business. If you're vaccinated or not, or no?
Nah. I ain't fucking with that.
That's cool. No judgment. But the thing is, you know what I'm saying, your body able to fight it off. You know what I'm saying? You sound real good right now, pause. So
yeah, appreciate that.
Good to go. I also put it out there. I don't want nobody to get twisted. Like, damn, E, why you playing Real Body? You know what I'm saying? We try to tell Pompeii something. No, nigga. No. That was the song I had in Q. I had to pick something. It was right there. I was like, all right.
Nah.
Like, nigga try to get sexy with the girl.
Nah.
It's Pompeii.
It's Pompeii, man.
If you know the vibes, you know the vibes.
Yeah.
You gotta relax.
They know. If they don't, they gonna find out.
Right. Real soon, for real. But yeah, man. Yo, so even with the vaccination joint, because sure, I was vaccinated, had both shots, even got the booster. But even before I got the booster, like I got that thing twice, like back to back. You know what I'm saying? Like I never had the flu before. That's what's crazy.
That's crazy.
But
I've had the flu shots too.
Yeah, like it's kind of funny. I try not to judge people too much in regards to having hesitancy. Let me take that back. I have been judging people. Man, people will be like, nigga, who listen to all these episodes? You've been going in on people anti-vax. But the idea, I get the ideal of not being skeptical because the flu shot, I was like, y'all offering that and where? CVS. Boy, if you don't get, I ain't even go to no CVS and get no shot. Crazy.
Yeah, I always got mine at my doctor's, at the pediatrician and shit like that, or if when I was in the military, got that the doctors at the VA or whatever. But
they give you all kinds of stuff.
nah, there were certain things there were certain things I ain't have to get because I had allergies. So
okay,
yeah, I lucked out.
nah,
I lucked out.
But they give y'all some stuff though. Y'all be
Yeah,
keeping America around.
Yeah, that shit crazy. Yeah, I was like, nah.
You wonder why everybody that's been in the military all buffed up at 45.
What? Shit. Maybe I should have got them shots. Nigga got buffed up another way.
Look at it. Look at everybody you knew that was in the army. Look, when they get like 40, 45ish, they be looking thick. They be like, hold up. What they gave you, my boy?
When they start lifting weights out of nowhere.
Right. Gave that Captain America. That's what happened. That was I'm playing. So that's like all my military people. Thank you guys for your service. I tell people I grew up in the military family, but it didn't feel like it. So it wasn't like every Veterans Day and Memorial Day we had to do something. It was just like, oh, all my uncles went to the army. Oh. Okay, great.
Yeah, I still, when people be like, "Oh, thank you for your service," I still be like, it's okay. I didn't do much.
I wasn't. Regardless. You signing up, just putting yourself there.
Yeah.
No, you deserve that respect, man. Straight up.
Appreciate it.
So don't shy away from that. Shoot, what I was gonna get into? Well, I don't know if you heard the announcement, but I said I'm gonna wrap this thing up.
Yeah, I was like, what? 3 more episodes?
Yeah, man. 3 more episodes. I think including this one. Yeah. This one. I got this one. We got Dallas next week. Hopefully, fingers crossed. And my man Oplex week after that. Then I'm done. At least for the time being. So
why? What happened?
Yeah. Life. Just life. Just gotta get some things in order.
I feel that. Well, I'm honored to be in the finales.
You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? That home stretch. That home stretch.
What applause at? Yeah.
Man. Plus you wanted to repeat artists, so I can appreciate that. I'm trying to think.
Yeah.
Last time I had you on this Pompeii, right? Not
it was Pompeii.
Okay.
I was doing this tattoo on it. Where is that?
Oh yeah, yo.
That blue one?
That's right.
That one.
Okay. Those in YouTube land, Facebook land. Oh man, oh Lord, low-key forgot about that, but now I remember. I gotta go back and do like that may be what it is. I may end up hitting people up and be I bet I had no live shows. Yeah, I gotta start going back and like cutting up all the old joints. Look,
put it all in a little slide or something.
Right. Man, that was crazy. That was a crazy moment.
Yeah.
Dang,
that was fun.
Dope. Yeah.
I was thinking like that would be so cool. Do my tattoo thing.
And it came out well. It's still there.
Yeah, color still vibrant. Nah.
Looking like, yo, she doing the tattoo live on a podcast. This podcast of anybody?
Yeah.
Scabbing up.
Hey, if I would pick any podcast.
I appreciate that. And hopefully, if things on the up and up, you can we have you up there Underground Railroad. I know you've been itching to get back up there, but yeah, we still got protocols.
Itching, man. Yeah. I was so itching.
I know. Well, actually, speaking of because we have to do that sooner or later because we have an announcement to make. We have an announcement to make. Of course, for the longest, at least since I've known you, you've been a local rapper, local MC, local artist, and I take pride in that. I don't look at that as a bad thing, of course, because all I have is local artists on it. But that's going to change soon. So if you want to let people know what's in the works in regards to your locale and what's going on with that.
Ooh, okay. So like, and I don't know, and maybe in a couple months I'll be leaving Tallahassee. I don't know the time frame yet, but it's gonna be this year.
Okay.
I don't know where I'm going, but I'm a I'm just follow the wind. You know what I'm saying? I'm always oh, okay, I want to do this, I want to do that. So, and it's no telling where I'm gonna end up. So, yeah. Um, I got a couple projects coming out in a couple
No doubt.
weeks. Yeah. One the first one that's coming out is called Peasy. And I
Mm-hmm.
used to call myself when I first started MCRK Peasy. A lot of the day ones know. The day ones know
You know
MCRK.
what I mean? You know what I
You know what I'm
mean?
saying? So Peasy basically is one of my other personas, and it's like it basically like bring me back to my rap, my hip hop self. You feel me? My old school self. I'm a '90s baby, so like the '90s just in my blood. Like I love old school rap and that flow and that flavor. So I got that going for the first EP. It's just 2 songs. So and then the next EP is gonna be named Pompeii, which is my other persona, where it's gonna be music like Losing Control and Ferrari and or Feel Good. You know what I'm saying? My latest drop. But yeah, so I basically wanted to just showcase both sides because it's like sometimes I just don't know. I just don't be knowing what songs to put with what, and I'll be like, "Dang, this don't sound like Pompeii. This sounds like Peasy." Like, so I figured, like, why not let both have the shine? You feel me? So that's where I'm at right
I
now.
got you. That reminds me of, even though it wasn't a great attempt, but that Ti versus Tip. Basically, what he was trying to
Ah,
do was trying to he had the
yeah,
street
Tip versus
joints, and then
Ti,
he had the yeah.
the industry
Um,
shit.
what's good? I mean, it was a decent project. It wasn't his bigger. It wasn't his bigger projects. It was kind of a sleeper. I think before he dropped King, but no, before he dropped Paper Trail. But yeah, I enjoyed it. But yeah, this guy reminds me of that project. So
Yeah.
no, that's dope. And I can tell you guys that she got some motherfucking heat for you motherfuckers out there. So
Ah,
I better get ready. Matter of fact,
I got
you want to
that
go ahead? You want to go
exclusive.
ahead and let people know?
Yeah,
Yeah, we
yeah,
go ahead
yeah,
and let people.
yeah. Yeah. So this joint right here is off the new EP that's gonna drop January 22nd. Um, it's the second song on the EP. It's called Eye for an Eye, and I had this joint in the vault for like years, man. And I had first dropped it on SoundCloud, but I never dropped it mainstream. So here we go. A little sneak preview, I guess.
Yeah. I'm finna get that, and I'm finna get this feel good. So y'all gonna get the range, y'all gonna get the Peasy, and then you're gonna get the Pompeii, and then we're gonna
Yeah.
come back and see how what I'm saying she continue to cook and do this thing, get the science behind it. So without further ado, this is Eye for Eye for Pompeii. This is the Enigma Sept Hour. You got time, baby.
Killer shit again. Killer shit again. Killer shit again. Killer shit
You hurt me, I hurt you back. It's tick for tack. You lurking, I got the Mac. It's down your back. Witty whack is how I see you niggas. You pussy niggas. Give me the beat is how I kill you niggas. Cause you got no rhythm. Put in the fire till you leeches. You filthy creatures. I put the score on the board while you be on the bleachers. I got your girl in my arms, that's why you never see her. Every time we in the bed, she says you never treat her right. Give me the mic and I'll go down the mic. Blow up every studio until they hear the sound that busting kites. Set up the vibe and now I'm feeling right. Puffing on that ching chang, now I'm ready for some low man. Getting the feeling that you ain't feeling this. They put the right deck on this shit and now I'm humping the mix. I say you hating, take a digit, I ain't going nowhere. See, that's your problem, all that hating ain't gonna get you nowhere. I'm unstoppable. Who really fucking with me? Oh, you want me to kill it again? Alright, be careful what y'all ask for. Only reason why I'm on your ass if it's about the cash on your last, trying to hold it back, and PZ about to spaz on your ass while you breaking rules. I'm trying to make some moves. So if you hating on a player, know that you can get it too. Plenty food to go around, but you steady picky. Count it up with the homies and ain't none of us greedy. We get the money, now we zooming all the way to Tahiti. Got the Ronas and the blunts, staring at girls in bikinis. So no, guess what? We got them passing the torch. We got them saying we up next, that's why we got off that porch. We got y'all bopping all your heads and now y'all wanting some more. In the future, all you hear is MC Arcade, them goats. Let's go. Oh my, we about to turn up the vibe. Bringing that old school with the newbies, trying to have a good time. Feeling like Snoop, Biggie, Tupac in my head all the time. When I speak, they just come out and all I spit is that fire. Call me sire like I'm Jada Smith. Bitch, I'm Taylor Swift. Beating Beyonce to the stage and I can't sing for shit. Waiting in line for my time and I ain't budging for nothing. I put my life on the line and you ain't hanging up on me. Dismiss or get hit, cause you ain't taking what's mine. Tarzan from the jungle, how I'm swinging down from the vine. Beating my chest is how you know that I don't play all the time. Going ape shit on this beat is how I show you it's mine. Get by or get high is how I solve every problem. Ain't no stressing about a lesson, I don't do well without them. See, I'm learning what it means to be a boss with no title. Gotta get it on your own even when they don't like you. Damn. Hey yo, freaky D, I think we got some, baby. Step out fresh and clean, I'm moving on the scene. Catch me making movies, vibing with the team. MCR get murdered, about to be the scene. Aiming for the top and I ain't stopping. Watch my name and lights and go. Steaming cheese and hard up on the boulevard. Ain't no getting down, I'm shooting for the stars. Try to stop me, then you're trying very hard. I'm all me, think I'm posing very light up on my feet. I'm going, nigga. I see you clocking me, but I'm patient for my blessings coming in repeat. Gotta keep them vultures from attacking, never lacking. Got my God up on my side, I got one question for you. Don't I make you feel good? 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 Don't I make you feel? Hold up. I ain't tryna start no mess, but nigga, what's the hold up? Got my people in the back like we ain't had a rose up. I ain't moving out my seat unless I'm moving closer. Hey, nah, what you doing with it? Got the tool up in your hand cause you ain't got no limits. Shoot it once and now you thinking that life is living. Now you locked up looking crazy, serving life in prison, that ain't living. Hey, you got the ruler potential. Ain't that hard to get there, keep your head on the swivel. Don't get too comfortable when opportunity knocking. Watch out for them snakes, but keep them close with binoculars. Watch out how I'm coming, dropping down with them knockers. BVS compared to what I'm worth, it ain't popping. Freaky with the beat, he coming smooth with them toppers. Like, ain't nobody, don't I make you feel good? 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 Don't I make you feel?
man. Boom, boom, boom. And we back. This is the Enigma Sept Hour. What you just heard was Eye for an Eye and Feel Good, produced by my man Freaky Neek. You know what I'm saying? That's all by Pompeii. Now, just a quick, just to let y'all disclaimer. You guys already know you get the full audio on the audio podcast. So make sure listening to the live joint to make sure to download the podcast so you can get that full audio and get all of the vibes. All of the vibes. That was the shit.
Appreciate that.
That was man. Yo, so on the Eye for Eye joint, like I really get, like you said, 90s like lyrical West Coast vibes. You know what I'm saying? Like not just like West Coast, like murder was a case type, you know what I'm saying, vibes or whatever. You know what I mean? Like it was just like it was eerie hours, you know, scary hours for anybody that was like ready to go at you. Like what was your feeling in the booth? You know what I'm saying? When you had that beat, you like, yo, I'm finna murder this. Like
it was so crazy.
What was your
It was so crazy because like that back then when I wrote that, I was like a YouTube beat rapper, and nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that. I still dabble in my YouTube beats and shit like that, but that's before I really got into like wanting to be in the same studio as the producer and create something special. So like I was just on YouTube and I wanted to just find songs to just, you know, release and stuff. And I stumbled across this beat and I'm like, whoa, this shit so fire. And I'm like, all right, I gotta create something real fire with this. And I just felt nothing but like 90s vibe with that. So I like channeled my inner Queen Latifah, Dr. Dre type. You feel me? Like, and just went in. And for real, I really had no direction with the song. The song is named after whatever the beat. I think the beat was named Eye for an Eye, and so I just went off that title, and I was like, you know, you hurt me, I hurt you back. It's tit for tat. You feel me? And then from there, I just kept going, and I was just saying like, all right, fuck it, let me just rap why I'm the best, or why I need to be heard, why I'm the one. You feel me? So that's how that song came about and shit.
Yeah, nah. Like you had sent it to me, and yo, you couldn't even see like the ugly face. Like I gave a whole Jim Jones face. Like, ooh, like
stank face.
This is murder music right here. This is I'm taking shots at everybody and just chopping down all trees with the AK.
Yeah, anybody can get it. Yeah,
anybody can get it. Understand that.
Yeah.
Except for you nasty niggas, because I know you nasty. Pompeii don't want you niggas. Nigga, fuck out here with that shit. Anyway, I don't care anymore. I don't care. It's over. It's a wrap. I'm wilding out for the next
no fucks.
But no. Then we go to Feel Good. Now, first time I heard this, you was performing at the Signature Lounge with Rothoro, which is Rothoro's on the track.
Rothoro's on No Worries.
Yeah, the other joint. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
I'm about to say, did I cut him off? That'd be kind of that's the homie. Anyway, but you was performing. I know Rothoro's probably your set, but you dropped this joint, and man, I heard that bass line. I already knew. Like, you understand? Outside of this one and the White Boy, like that's my matter of fact. Screw this one and the White Boy. Like Outkast, they are the most influential as far as like my music taste and my direction of music. The whole thing was I was basically trying to be them. You know what I'm saying? With me and my cousin or whatever. So when I heard that bass line, I was like, oh. But you know what I'm saying? Like Freaky just flipped it just good enough to where, you know what I'm saying, it was still your own vibe. And you killed that shit. Like you destroyed it.
Appreciate that, man.
I heard that reverb. destroyed it. Anyway, but be it that you could tell that the song was influenced by such a classic song. What was there any intimidation, or were you just like, yo, I already had an idea where I'm gonna go with this and I'm finna kill this shit? Like, don't matter.
Nah, it was so crazy. So we was in the studio, and that's the first time I met Freakinique. I love telling this story, bro, because it was just I knew it was meant to be. Like, so like I'm new to Tally, and I see that there's this Goldie Sound function going on in the
Word.
mix.
That's
So
like the AD.
yeah, shout out to AD. And I went because I saw on his page that there was a producer who did this new school beat. And then out of nowhere it just changed to old school. I said, yo, all right, I gotta meet that guy. So I go there and I talk to AD and I'm like, hi, I follow you guys and I see on your page you have this producer that did this and that and third. And he already knew who I was talking about. He was like, oh yeah, you talking about Freaky Neat. I was like, with a name like that, yes, I'm talking about him. So got his information, set up the studio time and met Freakinique. And he was like, what kind of sound I was looking for. And I played this one joint I had. I remixed Suede by Anderson .Paak. You know that song?
Yeah.
He went, man, and it's so crazy. I remixed that song before even knowing the original version. I just heard the instrumental one night. So I played that for him and he was like, bet. And then he just went on his bass, start going crazy on them keys. It was All She Wrote. And then as soon as I heard like the beginning, it was on a loop, man. I was like, oh my gosh. And all I kept hearing was step out fresh and clean, I'm moving on the scene. Catch me making movies, and I just kept going with that. And then the first verse was written that night because I booked like an hour studio session after the beat session, and then the second verse was written like maybe 2 weeks later. I booked another session and did the second verse, and that was it, man. That shit was magic. After that, me and Freaky Neat. You know what?
I'm about to say it goes so seamless. So like you can tell like from you, from Neat, and from AD, like from the engineering to the the production and the writing, like everything just goes seamless. I wouldn't even know that it was recorded 2 weeks later. Like it seemed like it was a whole vibe made out.
Yeah, and it's like it's so crazy because like after that was All She Wrote. Me and Freaky Neat. He made so many beats for me that boy, I can't wait to drop these beats, man. I know I had them in the vault for a little minute, but he know I take my time with it and I'll come out with something beautiful.
No, we already know it's gonna be fire emoji. Just what he do, and then seeing what you do, like it's inevitable. You know what I'm saying? And
yeah.
Like I said, I would say I need to get Freaky Neat back on the podcast, but darn, I'm not doing this shit anymore. So maybe if I make a comeback, who knows? He was one of the first ones that was on. I made the comeback. So yeah, man. Yo, this. So get my words together because I'm just both songs are super dope. How can the people, or when can the people expect to have access to it so they can rock it on their own, or they can support you? You know what I'm saying? In any way regarding these songs.
So Afro and I will be dropping January 22nd, along with number 3 as the first track. It's a 2-part EP. It's called Peasy. And then Feel Good is already dropped. It was dropped as a single, but it will be on an upcoming album. But I guess I just dropped that as a single to be like, this is the vibe I'm going for in this next album. But the EP I'm dropping after PZ is Pompeii, and that's gonna be a different vibe. So it's like I'm spreading myself to see You know,
Hey, you.
you know where I land the softest. But I'm very versatile, so
Pull out the strap. No, I'm just
pause.
My ass was just see me. What you saying, nigga?
Nah. But
Yo,
yeah,
yo,
man.
speaking of strap, I don't care. It's ending anyway. I'm gonna tell you a story. So I had a cousin.
Oh man.
Let me tell you about it. It wasn't a cousin, it was a friend of mine. Oh, and she asked me for a condom.
Nah.
What you need a condom for? What? What you? You can't.
Oh
spread
my god, bro.
spread things with that.
You
How does
know,
that work?
sometimes extra protection.
But she explained it to me. She was like, "Nah, you gotta if you out here wilding, it's just like you wilding with
Nah,
the real thing. Like
I knew
you gotta,
somebody. I knew somebody who caught something off of a strap.
yeah.
Yeah, that shit serious.
But I just thought that he was like, "Hey man, let me get a strap." I'm like, "Hold up, now look, you can't be." Did she
Oh
explain it?
man.
I'm like, "Oh, okay, learn something new. I didn't know. Great."
Yeah.
Anyway,
Learn something new every day.
learn something new every day. Now I wasn't able to get your information, to place it at the bottom like I normally do, because of computer issues, technical issues.
Yeah.
So if you will, give the people your contact information so they can get in contact with you or find you on social media.
All right. So my IG, you can follow me at the official Pompeii, and that's the official Pompei. And then I do tattoos for everybody who don't know. This is the tat
Word.
page. Ink Yourself Bitch. That's BXTCH on Instagram, and you can find me at College Ink. You feel me? And yeah, that's pretty much all the social media. I don't use Twitter.
No doubt, no doubt. It's gonna make it easy for me when I do the show notes.
Yeah.
2 IG pages. It's a wrap.
That's it.
But yo, man, I appreciate you for doing this for me. We had to switch it up, and you was
No
able to come
problem,
through. Just nothing but I hope nothing but success and positive energy for you. You know what I'm saying? 2022. Like I said, the 2 tracks that we just played, I love them. Matter of everything you showcased so far has been nothing but dope. You know what I'm saying? So I'm hoping
Appreciate that.
and praying that everything, you know what I'm saying, cashes out at some point soon. So yeah. But it's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. Well, without further ado, first of all, before we get up out of here, again, I want to give a shout out to my wife Felicia. I love you. I know we're gonna have to talk when you get back. She's out doing her thing with her phenomenal dining experience. So if you guys are interested in that, hit your boy up. January is already locked up, and I believe February is pretty much locked up. So if you got something popping for March or maybe even April, you may want to go ahead and get it in. Cause well, don't get it in with her. I have to beat your ass. But you may want to keep it as far as getting the date. You know what I mean? With the phenomenal dining experience. Basically, what she do is she cook dinner for two people or a small party. Just lay it out, beautiful layout by her sister Sylvia, and also to her mom's will bake cakes or something else, some of that sort. So it's a family affair. Everything is great, and she's doing her thing. So I just want to put that plug out there, and also to say I love you. Also, to shouts out to my daughter Mackenzie. She's 5 and 2 months today. So Daddy loves you. She got what was it? Some kind of profile because she knew how to tell time. She was one of the first students in her class to know how to tell time. And my baby know how to count in Spanish.
Hey.
At 5.
That's
I ain't
what's
gonna
up.
count Spanish. I was 15. You already know. So shouts out to her school and everybody doing their thing there. What else? Again, Freedom Train Radio. Appreciate y'all, man. And I think that's about it. So next week we got Dallas Aaliyah on the podcast. I know I don't like telling you guys who I got coming up, but fuck it, because this is the end anyway. Yeah. So we got Dallas Aaliyah on the podcast next week, nigga. My man Oplex. Then I'm gonna be peace out. So this is the Enigma Sept Hour podcast. You got time, baby?
Yeah.
Okay.